Check this out. This has been 10 years in the making.
Absolutely. I mean, we've gone back from, was it Mick, the first Mick, or even before that?
Even before that, when you didn't even have a Veterans Growing America, you stood up a coffee shop like conference.
Oh yeah. Oh man, so you're talking about the first event that we ever did.
Ever did.
When we were at Veterans Grove, Virginia.
That's it. Yeah.
And so that was back in 2019.
Was it? I thought
Yeah.
it was like 15.
No, I wish it was that far. I was still in uniform then, but 2019, we had a veteran business pop-up in Manassas, Virginia, where we supported veteran and military spouse entrepreneurs. Here's the cool part, is we had a veteran that flew all the way out from Bangladesh that sold their jewelry. Big up to...
That's, was it Bangladesh or Thailand?
Thailand, Budapest.
Thailand.
Budapest.
Oh, Budapest.
Yeah, and it was Greg Buddha.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Greg Buddha.
No, he's in Thailand. I
Is he in
think.
Thailand?
Yeah, Thailand.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
shout
Greg's
out to
in
Greg
Thailand.
Buddha
Yep.
for believing in the mission of Veterans Grove, Virginia at the time, which is now Veterans Growing America, where he had his products. What was the name of his?
Republican jewelry?
Yeah, Jewelry Republic.
Yeah, Jewelry Republic.
Yes,
And,
Jewelry
and they make some nice stuff.
They
I
do.
gotta tell you, and they make, obviously, since we're in a veteranpreneur tribe, they do make veteran like rings and stuff like of that nature too, and it's high quality.
Yeah,
We're not talking about out of the Cracker Jack box.
not at all, not at all. And so we had that came from an idea that we got from the Military Influencer Conference. So I went to the Military Influencer Conference and I saw all of these businesses set up, but they weren't selling products. There were companies selling their services to veteran entrepreneurs. And I was like, why can't we have a space where veterans can sell their products to America?
Yeah.
That's why we're Veterans Growing America, because I wanted people to be able to shop with us. I saw all of these organizations trying to get us to buy from each other, but that's a losing battle.
Yeah, no, they say collaboration is the new currency.
Yeah.
And we were both just at the Military Influencer Conference down in Atlanta, Georgia. What are some of your thoughts about this year? Because not only are you a military veteran, but you're a veteran of the Military Influencer Conference.
Yes.
And so, how do you think this conference went, and how was it different from previous years?
So, first of all, I thought the big shout out to Cortez Riggs and the whole
Huge.
Military Influencer Conference for just growing over the years. My first one was in DC back in 2019, and it has grown tremendously. They had 3,000 people at this event, or close to 3,000 people.
It was a lot. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah, and the thing that I like most about what the Military Influencer Conference does is we are what they want to promote. They don't want to get big names out there to promote. They want us to be the influencer, you know? And what I mean by us is individuals like my company and your company to create a voice for the military community. Those other people have voices already trying to sell us their products or services, but they're trying to get our products, our services out to America and for us to come together at the Military Influencer Conference and collaborate. So I thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%. And I also, a lot of people have been saying this, but I did feel like this year's Military Influencer Conference, more than any other year, was really a homecoming and a reunion of sorts. So that I thought was great, and it's definitely important to continue to build out those networks. You know, we always talk about that especially as you're transitioning from the military, you're talking about networking.
Yes.
Well, this is one way to do it.
And that's one thing that most people don't have when they leave the military is a network. You know, we leave this giant organization that takes care of us from soup to nuts. And then we got to get out here and try to figure it out. And so when you go to a place like the Military Influencer Conference and you have people there that have figured it out, and you can partner with them and showcase and grow your business from wherever you are, I mean, it's phenomenal. And that's one of the things that we wanted to do at Veterans Growing America is what's next after the Military Influencer Conference.
For sure, and this is a testimony to it. And so you can't see it here on camera, but this is a whole store. Not to compare it to Structures or the Gap, but that's the size at a regular mall. And this is a regular mall, by the way. There's Apple and Starbucks and Nando's nearby, and Navy Federal Credit Union, of course, is right around the corner. But this has quite a few vendors in here. I don't know how many are in here right now, but we walked through, and every service is represented. We even have Triple Nickel right in front of me right now that I'm looking at. So there's just some amazing brands in here, and veterans, entrepreneurs that are in here just doing amazing things.
And our goal is to get America to see us as leaders, as heroes, as entrepreneurs, and as human beings. For the most part, when we're in front of America, they see us on Veterans Day and they kind of show our worst, right? They show people in wheelchairs, people that are broken, and that's cool for that day, and we want to recognize those individuals for the sacrifices that they made, but who wants to hire somebody that's broken? Who wants to support those individuals? We want to support them, but we also want to make sure that they're supported in a way that we're lifting them up. Not a handout, but a hand up. A know, like, and trust where we can get them in front of their customers. And I've never seen a person in a wheelchair that doesn't want to walk, right? I've never saw a person that just doesn't want to be lifted up in some type of way. And so Veterans Growing America is the one that's telling that story of true leadership and entrepreneurship.
I love it. And recently you launched the Veterans Growing America directory.
Yes.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about that too? Because this is huge, because we're not just talking about a physical brick and mortar location. We're talking about something that transcends state lines and is completely virtual, but very relevant and important.
Yeah, so our Veterans Growing America directory, here's the flyer. I know you guys can't see it, but I get a call all the time, probably twice or 3 times a day, asking me, they say, Donnell, I'm trying to look for a plumber, a person that does auto insurance, or trying to fix my car, or I've been in your store and I'm looking for the person that sells the t-shirts or whatever, right? And I couldn't find their information one day. I was like, I can't find these people. I got millions of people in my phone. And I'm like, you know what? Let me create a platform where America can find our community easily. There's other veteran business directories out there, but if you're trying to get in touch with those individuals, you have to go through madness in order to be able to do that. Where if you go to Veterans Growing America and then click on our directory, you can actually do business with that person right away. They can hit your phone number and call you immediately. They can go to your website immediately. You're able to get in touch with that person right then and there, and that's what I wanted, to make happen. And then I also wanted people. Our ultimate goal is to get America to shop veteran first. That's what we want to do.
For sure, and I'm a member of the VGA Business Directory, and it's fairly easy to set up. You can go on there and in a matter of minutes be set up and be a part of the VGA Business Directory and able to continue building out your networks and also doing business with other like-minded people and other veteran businesses or mil-spouse businesses. So
here's just a few things that we have to offer on this directory. So first of all, you can list your business. That's the simple one. But what about your events? What about the jobs that you have to offer? What about the resources that you have to offer within your business? You can list them on the directory. You could also send messages to other entrepreneurs that are listed on there. So let's say there's a collaboration that you want to do. You could also search by name. You could also search by industry, and then you could also make money. What business isn't out there to make money? And it's a national veteran business directory. So wherever you are, and no matter what state you're in, it supports you, and it can be searched by city, state, zip code.
And so what's the easiest way to get there?
I want them to go through yours.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's easy. You can head over to www.veteransocialsummit.com and go to the menu. You're going to see it. You're going to see VGA on there, and click through there and join up, sign up. We definitely want you to be a part of this growing directory. Really, what's your vision for it or your goal just for this year, for the remainder of this year? Because we just launched it, really.
Yeah. So really this year I want to end 2025 with probably about 2,000 businesses on there.
We can do it.
Yeah, 2,000 businesses.
I mean, right now we're on the Vetrepreneur Tribe Facebook group. There's over 15,000 members on this group. So come on, show some love to Veterans Growing America, and sign up for the directory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to 2,000 before the end of 2025.
And so, the one thing that I have to say is we're a community where where commerce builds community, right? I want people, people say all the time, thank you for your service. Unfortunately, I can't eat that, However, but when they shop with us, that's how they show support. And so we want America to shop with us. So make sure that you guys at least go to our Veteran Business Directory. There's a share to Facebook, to LinkedIn, and then I believe it's to X as well. You can share, different businesses that you like on our platform to other platforms. That way people know about it. That's the best way that you can support.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Let's do it.
So thank you, Ryan, for coming out here. So he's in DC right now. And I don't know if you guys know, but this young man lives in Chicago. And when he was in the area, he was like, Donnell, I'm coming to the area. This was my mecca.
I had to come here. I've been talking about it for a decade now, practically, or since it's opened up, which hasn't been a decade. But this has just been a tremendous experience. I love taking the tour of the shop, and I'm not just looking at it today, but I'm looking at the opportunity and what this thing is going to be in the future. So it's amazing. So thank you for the hospitality.
No, I'm happy to showcase you. If any of you guys are ever in the DC area, if y'all stop in and y'all here for at least 3 to 5 hours, come out to Veterans Growing America. We're in Woodbridge, Virginia, which is 21 miles south of DC, and come check us out. You'll be pleasantly surprised on how we represent our community.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour around the facility so you guys can see that it's not just this. It looks like a chalkboard behind us, but this is a 5,000 square foot retail store dedicated to our community. So give us 1 second, and then we're gonna go from there. Thank you, guys.